100 mil. A Michigan inmate who claims that Sean Diddy Combs drugged and sexually assaulted him at a party nearly 30 years ago has won a $100 million default judgment against the hip-hop mogul. He was granted the multi-million-dollar judgment by default in Lenawee County Circuit Court during a virtual. He didn't have to show up. You imagine how gangster that is? That you can get 100 mil and you can Skype it in. That motherfucker Skyped in 100
How
mil.
much money does he have? I mean, 100 mil can't be nothing to him.
Dude, Diddy, right? I mean, he's definitely in the $1 billion club for sure, I believe. So, I mean, what would 100 mil be out of a bill? 800 million.
2 pairs of shoes. All right.
Yeah. 1,700 pairs of Jordan 2s. Yeah. Apparently 800 mil. So still, to your point, right? Still to a degree, you're still talking about 1/8 of your fucking net worth, right?
There's taxes on it. Yeah.
Right.
Well, that's fucked. You're going to have to sell a mansion. You know, you can't just lose 1/8 of your income.
Right. He's so deep in the hole that he said, fuck it. I can't even be on an American VPN right now. You know what I mean? He's like, I'm not even showing up on Skype in America. He said, hold that 100 mil. This man is a convicted felon and sexual predator who has been sentenced on 14. Bro, you know how crazy it is to be sentenced on 14 counts of sexual assault and to also win $100 million sexual assault lawsuit? I mean,
I only just fucked those kids because Diddy touched me. I was just working out my trauma, you know.
Oh, that's crazy.
I went to hip-hop music camp, you know. I was a Christian. Next thing you know, I got Diddy in my butthole talking about can't stop, won't stop. And now, I ain't even want to fuck those kids.
This is crazy, bro. This motherfucker got post-traumatic fucking Diddy disorder. Fucking 14 counts of sexual assault. But yet still, I'm gonna hold that 100 mil. I'm gonna hold that 100 mil. His resume now includes committing a. See, now this is what all right. So this is what Diddy's lawyer said. To be fair, his resume now includes committing a fraud on the court from prison, as Mr. Combs has never heard of him, let alone been served with any law. See, come on, you can't sell me that either, though. You're gonna tell me that Diddy has never heard of this guy, but yet somehow he walked away with $100 million fucking settlement? Is it
not as much as the Joe Rogan deal? He's the Joe Rogan of getting molested.
Right. This motherfucker got a Spotify deal
all day. Can't stop. It's getting molested experience.
My God. Diddy isn't going to pay. He will just make the guy disappear. Yeah, that's an arguable point for sure. Mongo like the 55th. Yes, absolutely.
Victim by day, millionaire by night.
Who is serving up to 75. What the fuck is he even going to do with this fucking 100 mil?
A lot of Newports.
Right. This motherfucker got the fucking the mob. John Gotti III, who just got beat up by Floyd Mayweather, is bringing in 17 million trucks.
I would offer each of my victims $1 million to dismiss their charges.
Right.
One by one.
It turns out he's just funding his release. He's going to contact the Innocence Project.
Get that DNA overturned.
Half of his ex-artist got into... Wait. Half of his ex... What the hell does this mean? Ian, can you read that?
No.
I hate you. Half of his ex-artists got into religion years later. Diddy definitely showed them some... Okay, you're saying half of the artists that were originally signed to him ended up becoming religious. So Diddy definitely showed them some... Yeah, well, we all know. I mean, listen, there's no more debates on like whether or not Diddy was like a super creep or a super freak. I mean, I think we all know this. But this is next level. You know, you got a guy serving 75 years in prison that just got you for 100 mil. How fucked up do you got to be to lose a lawsuit to a guy that is about to get 75 years in prison, most likely? I peeped this. Cardello Smith said during a court hearing in August that Combs visited him in prison and offered him, said Diddy, I never met him, I never heard of him, but he offered him 2.3 mil.
Listen, all I'm saying is you drop these charges, I'll suck your dick right now. You're going to jail. You're going to jail.
Ah, Diddy's fucked up, bro. They used to say Diddy was fucked up back in the day. And I believed it because I hated Diddy. Like when Diddy started rapping and decided he wasn't just a producer or the can't stop, won't stop guy anymore. And he started like trying to rap and have people writing rhymes. I'm like, fuck Diddy. I didn't realize. I mean, Jesus Christ. He and Combs allegedly met at an after party at a Detroit Holiday Inn in 1997 and went to a private hotel room with two women. Combs allegedly touched Cardello's buttocks while the latter was having sex with one of the women and offered him a drink. Cardello Smith reportedly said in the complaint that he began getting drowsy and started to pass out, and later awoke to find himself bleeding and in pain. He claims to have filed a police report following the incident, but it remains unclear what came of it.
I'll tell you what came. His Puff Daddy in his fucking ass.
In his bloody ass, dog. It is not just his ass, in his bleeding ass.
I mean,
this is crazy right
happened.
now.
No. They showed up. They were going to run. They were going to be fucking in the same room. And then he drank too much. He passed out. Puffy fucked his bitch. And then he just started, like, finding stuff in the room to put in his ass. Him and the girls were just laughing at him, taking turns, shoving things up his ass. Puffy probably didn't even touch this man. I'm team Puff.
They were playing Jenga in his ass and just stacking it up as high out of his asshole.
Keychains, lanyards, appliances.
This is crazy, bro. No matter how many lawsuits are filed, it won't change the fact that Mr. Combs has never sexually assaulted or sex trafficked anyone. We live in a world where anyone can file a lawsuit for any reason and without any proof. Fortunately, a fair and impartial judicial process exists to find the truth, and Mr. Combs is confident he will prevail. All right, so now so we're gonna have to keep on top of this one little by little, because they're saying he's gonna appeal this shit. But I mean, this is pretty. Combs allegedly touched Cardello Smith's buttocks while the latter was having sex with one of the women. He offered him a drink. Cardello Smith reportedly said in a complaint that he began to get drowsy and started to pass out, and he later awoke to find himself bleeding and in pain. Yeah, this is crazy, bro. I put this story in here last minute because I'm like, fuck it. We talk Diddy on and off. Let's see what we got. I didn't know we were gonna have a bleeding anus story here.
He gaped him.
He gaped this man. He
took him down to the bottom of Lower Berg and showed him what that Berg do.
Right. And if you get gaped, you deserve $100 million, no?
Give him that blight town.
What do you think, though? If you get gaped, do you deserve $100 million? What do you think, bro?
Sure, we all do. I mean, I think there's a lot of people out there getting molested that they don't get anything. They don't even get their victimized. They're put in jail. They're victimized that goes to jail for 3 months and then gets out and goes back to teaching at their school. So I don't know. Apparently, it's not a high crime to rape people.
Right. So Diddy left this dude with a bloody booty. He got $100 million for now. Diddy's gonna appeal it. Let's see if the booty gets a little less bloody. The WHiggaz will keep on top of this breaking news. You know,
Ian is gonna drop a tape where he's like, "I didn't rape him. Here's the tape." And the guy's gonna be like, "Hey, you put things in my ass, Puff. Come on, Puffy's like, "Nah, I ain't into that." He's like, "No, you're gonna be amazed when you fit in there. Shit, it's like a magic bag. Come on, Mary Poppins over here." He's spreading his butt cheeks like, "Come on, dog.
Right.
My fucking ass."
Right. Diddy has like a first person cam of the dude saying he loved it. "Oh, make my ass bleed. My name is Derek Cardello Smith, and I want you to make my ass bleed." It turns out this is all a setup.
He's Diddy's over there, butt cheeks spread akimbo, backing into shit. He's backing into fucking corners and dressers and then calling the police. He's like, "Puffy's raping me." And he backs into a fucking lamp. Puffy's like, "Oh, God, I hope they don't sue me for $100 million of this bullshit. This is the kind of shit I just want to fuck this bitch." This fucking rabbit-ass motherfucker.
It begs the question, is it a rape if it's a lawful gape? Begs the question.
Lawfully gaped.
Right. If you're lawfully gaped, it is not a rape.